What's going on YouTube? This is KREESE here. Today I'm going to show you how to change the gear oil in a two-stroke dirt bike. This happens to be a 2001 Kawasaki KX250 two-stroke. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, and what you're going to need 600 milliliters or 600 cc's, same thing. Right here there's 0.946 liter, which is 946 cc's. And this is some Honda, but it's great stuff. You can use it in any dirt bike, it doesn't really matter the name brand, but this is 85 high performance transmission oil, so this will be good in it. But I'm going to put a twist on this today. I'm not going to be changing it with that right now. I'm going to be using some automatic Type F transmission fluid, and I'm going to tell you the reason I'm going to do that. Alright, so the reason I'm going to be using this automatic Type F, I was looking at some forums trying to figure out exactly what was going on here with this dirt bike. I know what the issue is. You know, you put it in gear with the clutch in, bike stalls. It's because the clutch plates are hung up. This bike has sat for a long time, has not been ridden. I don't know when's the last time this has changed. Like I said, you know, I got this bike used. I don't know when the last time the gear oil's been changed in it. But anyway, I'm going to change it initially with this because I've read, and it makes sense. This helps to clean the clutch plates and the inside of the case better than the thick gear oil does. Although this is some pretty good stuff. Some people say they leave it in and just run nothing but that in here. I know the manufacturer doesn't recommend it, so I can't recommend to do that. And I don't recommend that you do this, you know, to your bike if you aren't comfortable with it. But I'm going to put this in here in hopes to free it up, because I've tried everything other than just pulling this cover off and replacing the clutch. But today I'm going to take you on a little trip on how to do this here. So the tools that you're going to need a 14mm socket with an extension, ratchet, something to drain the old oil into, and you're going to also need this funnel here to get right here into this cap. So and the thing I like about this Pit Posse stand that I got, if you could look right up under here, it's got a hole so you can look right there at the drain plug, get a socket right on it. You can put a pan right under there and drain it out. And this also, on top of that, it keeps the bike level, so you know, if it's on a side stand, you don't have to stand it up to get all the oil out. First step is go ahead and remove your drain plug, inspect around the top, make sure you don't introduce any dirt into the case. And I've wiped this off with a rag, wiped this off as well. This will make it easier for the fluid to drain out. Just went ahead and put my socket on here, busted it loose. So now that we got it loose, just go ahead, you can usually do it with your fingers, screw this plug out. Alright, so we got the oil draining. Stuff's some kind of gray color. You know, y'all, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this bike has been submerged underwater or something. I've never changed any fluid and had it completely gray like that, unless that's some kind of special off-road oil that I don't know about. But it's usually not gray, it's usually a black or a blue or a red at least. But anyway, maybe it's a good thing I am changing this. Maybe this is the problem with my clutch. It's real soupy. So I'm gonna let all this crap drain out of here, y'all, and we're gonna go ahead and I'll put this ATF in. Also, whenever your plug's out, always go ahead and inspect, make sure you got the gasket on there, everything's on. I thought about also, they make aftermarket plugs with a magnet built on the end so it attracts the metal shavings from inside the case, just from wear. Helps prolong the life of the transmission. Thought about getting one of those. I may put one of those on. I may order one of those next time after I drain this and put that in. I may do that. And I usually wait till I'm down to about a slow drip like this, when it's not a steady stream anymore, and I'll go ahead and reinstall my plug. And most of the this is an aftermarket clutch cover. This Boys in Factory Racing, which is pretty cool. Got a little wear on it, but on your normal ones, I don't think there's a actual socket. This is a screw So this is kind of your fill mark because there's no sight glass on this case. So you just got this tiny little screw with a bunch of washers here. And the reason all these washers are on here is because these threads on this case only go in maybe 1/8 of an inch. It's very hard to see, but they don't go in far. I just wonder if that's the way this case was intended to be used. I'm really not sure, as this is aftermarket. I would prefer factory. So anyway, if you look right here, here's your oil. It says 0.85 liters, so actually it looks like 850 cc's, which we should have enough in here. Yeah, 946. That's 946 also. So we should have enough in here. But what you do is just put the oil in, let it come up. When it gets up to the top of this hole and starts to come out, then it's full. You just put your plug back in. And after our drain plug is installed in the bottom of the case and it's snug, you got your cap open, pop your cap off, put your funnel in, we're gonna start pouring. Alright, so we got it filled up till it started coming out this hole here, nice, pretty, and red, not gray like whatever that mess is. And went ahead and put that on, tighten it up, pull our funnel out here, and with the funnel out we can go ahead and put our fill cap back on. And that should be it, guys. Cap's on tight, this is on good. Our drain plug is in tight, doesn't look like there's any leaks. So next thing we're gonna do is start it up and go run it through the gears. However, like I was saying, the problem I'm having is it's stalling out, so hopefully with this new fluid in it we can get this thing to break free. Alright, so we're gonna take this thing out for a ride now, and I'm gonna try something I saw on the forum, and something that I'd kind of thought of that made sense. With your clutches hanging up, take it out, get up, roll, you got to jump on it. You can't take off from a start, but you know, with the clutch in, kind of jump on it, push it some. And I don't advise this now, do this at your own risk, but you jump on it, get it rolling, drop it in gear, get it up to about maybe 15-20 miles an hour, pull the clutch in, and then just hammer on that rear brake real hard, and that should bust the clutch loose, free those plates up if they're sticking. And y'all, I'm pretty sure that was water had gotten inside here, and that's why that fluid was so gray, and that will cause everything up in there to mess up pretty bad. So I'm glad I put that ATF in here, and we're gonna see if we can get that thing to break loose. And I got a special treat for y'all today. I got the Hero 3 Plus here attached to the helmet, and we're gonna go ahead with the mic. I'm gonna take y'all along for a ride with me while we do this.